subscribe to my channel.
Once upon a time, in a small monastery on top of a mountain, there lived a young monk named Tenzin. He came to the monastery when he was 12 years old. He wanted to find peace and happiness. Now, he was 25 years old. He had lived there for 13 years, but he still felt lost and confused. Every morning, Tenzin woke up very early. He would sit with other monks and try to meditate, but his mind was never quiet. While other monks looked calm and peaceful, Tenzin's thoughts were always running. He thought about his family, he worried if he was doing the right thing, he wondered if he would ever find peace. The head of the monastery was an old monk named Master Dorje. He was very wise and kind. Everyone said he had found true peace many years ago. He had special eyes that seemed to understand everything. He had watched Tenzin struggle for many years. One evening in autumn, Master Dorje called Tenzin to his room. Tenzin was nervous. He didn't know why the master wanted to see him. He found Master Dorje sitting near a window, looking at the mountains. "Sit down, my child," Master Dorje said in a soft voice. Tenzin sat down and waited quietly. "You are carrying a heavy weight in your heart," the master said. "I can see it in your face. I can see it in how you walk. Tell me, what is troubling you?" Tenzin felt all his feelings pour out. "Master, I have been here for 13 years, but I feel like I have learnt nothing. I try to meditate, but my mind won't be quiet. I read the holy books, but I don't understand them. I work hard every day, but I feel no peace. I see other monks who look happy and peaceful, and I feel like something is wrong with me. Maybe I should just go back to my village and live a normal life." Master Dorje looked at Tenzin with very kind eyes. Tenzin felt tears coming to his eyes. "Tomorrow," the master said, "you will start a special job. Before the sun comes up, you will take this empty bucket. You will walk down to the stream at the bottom of the mountain. Fill the bucket with water. Then carry it back up here. Pour the water into the big stone bowl in the courtyard. Then go back down and do it again. You will do this all day, every day, until I tell you to stop."
Tenzin was confused. "But master, why?"
How will carrying water help me?
"Do you trust me?" Master Dorje asked. "Yes, master." "Then do what I ask. Don't tell anyone about this job. Just watch and learn. That's all I will say." The next morning, Tenzin woke up very early. He took the wooden bucket and started walking down the mountain. It took him almost 1 hour to reach the stream. The water was very cold and clear. He filled the bucket. It was very heavy. He started climbing back up the mountain. His arms hurt. He had to stop many times to rest. When he finally reached the top and poured the water into the stone bowl, he saw that it barely covered the bottom. The bowl was huge. One bucket of water looked like nothing. Tenzin went down the mountain again and again. By lunchtime, his hands had blisters. His legs were shaking. The water in the bowl had only gone up a few inches. By evening, when the sun was going down, he had made 20 trips. He was completely exhausted. He could barely walk. That night, Tenzin could not sleep. His whole body hurt. His hands were bleeding. He thought, "This is crazy. I am just wasting my time. This won't help me find peace." But the next morning, he got up and did it again. One bucket at a time. Down the mountain, up the mountain, pour the water, go back down. Days turned into weeks. Weeks turned into months. Winter came and the path became icy and dangerous. Tenzin slipped and fell many times. The cold wind cut through his robes. His hands cracked and bled from the cold. But he kept going. Sometimes, as he walked, his mind would wander. He would think angry thoughts. "This is stupid. I am doing nothing useful. The master has forgotten about me." Other times, he felt sad and hopeless. But slowly, something began to change. Tenzin started to notice small things. He noticed how the morning light touched the trees. He heard birds singing that he had never noticed before. He saw tiny flowers growing between rocks. As he walked the same path every day, he began to know every stone, every turn, every tree.
The work became easier. His body grew stronger. His hands developed thick calluses. He learned the best way to carry the bucket so it didn't hurt his shoulders. He learned where to step on the icy path so he wouldn't fall. One day, after 6 months, Tenzin realized something amazing. His mind had become quiet. While he walked up and down the mountain, he wasn't thinking about the past or the future. He wasn't worrying or doubting. He was just walking, just carrying water, just being present in each moment. He wasn't trying to be peaceful. Peace had just come to him naturally, like a bird landing on a branch. More months passed. Spring came and the ice melted. Summer arrived with warm sunshine. Tenzin continued his work. The stone bowl was now half full. Every day he could see the water level rising, little by little. Each bucket seemed small, but together they had filled a huge bowl halfway. One morning, as Tenzin poured his bucket into the bowl, he stopped and stared at the water. He suddenly understood everything. He started laughing. Tears rolled down his face, but he was laughing with joy. He understood that enlightenment was not something far away that he had to search for. It was right here, in every simple action. It was in the walking, in the carrying, in the pouring. Peace didn't come from trying hard to be peaceful. It came from doing simple work with full attention, day after day, without giving up. He understood that every bucket mattered, even though each bucket seemed so small and the bowl seemed so big. Every single bucket brought him closer to filling it. Just like in life, every small action matters. Every day of practice matters. Nothing is wasted. He also understood that he had been fighting against himself all these years. He had been trying so hard to force his mind to be quiet. But the mind is like water. You cannot force it to be still. You just have to let it settle naturally, by itself. That evening, Master Dorje called Tenzin to his room again. When Tenzin arrived, the master looked at his face and smiled. "You understand now," Master Dorje said. It was not a question. "Yes, Master," Tenzin said, bowing deeply. "Thank you for your wisdom." "I did nothing," the master said. "You did all the work. You carried water every day for 1 year. You never gave up, even when you thought it was meaningless. That is the real teaching. Life is not about big magical moments. Life is about showing up every day and doing the work, even when you don't see results, even when you feel lost, even when you want to quit." "The bowl is almost full now," Tenzin said. "Yes," Master Dorje smiled. "But tell me, when did it become full? Was it the first bucket that filled it, or the last bucket? Or was it every single bucket working together?" Tenzin understood. Every bucket was important. If I had stopped after 1 week, or 1 month, or 6 months, the bowl would not be full. I had to keep going, day after day, each day built on the day before.
"Exactly," the master said. "This is true for everything in life. You want to be good at something? You practice every day. You want to build something? You work on it every day. You want peace? You practice peace every day in every small action. There is no shortcut. There is no magic trick. There is only the work done with love and attention, day after day after day." "But Master," Tenzin asked, "why did carrying water bring me peace? What was special about that task?" "Nothing was special about the task itself," Master Dorje explained. Any simple task done with full attention will teach you the same lesson. I could have asked you to sweep the courtyard or chop wood. The task doesn't matter. What matters is that you do it completely. When you carry water, just carry water. When you walk, just walk. When you eat, just eat. Don't do one thing while thinking about another thing. That is the secret to peace. Tenzin bowed again. His heart felt light and free. He had finally found what he had been searching for, not by searching, but by stopping the search and just living each moment fully. From that day forward, Tenzin continued to carry water, but now he did it with joy. He no longer needed to. The bowl was full, but he understood that the value was not in filling the bowl. The value was in the carrying itself. Years passed. Tenzin became a wise teacher himself. Young monks would come to him feeling lost and confused, just like he had once felt. He would listen to their troubles with compassion. Then he would often give them a simple task to do over and over, day after day. Some monks would get angry. "This is stupid," they would say. "How will this help me?" Tenzin would just smile and say, "Trust the process. Do the work. The understanding will come." And it always did. Because the deepest truths cannot be taught with words. They must be learned through experience. They must be earned through patient, consistent effort. One day, an old friend from Tenzin's village visited the monastery. "You've been here for 30 years now," the friend said. "Did you ever find what you were looking for?" Tenzin thought for a moment, then smiled. "I stopped looking, and that's when I found it. I learned that happiness is not somewhere else, waiting to be discovered. Happiness is here, now, in every simple action done with a peaceful heart." "That sounds too simple," the friend said. "It is simple," Tenzin agreed, "but simple is not the same as easy. It took me years of carrying water to understand this simple truth. The journey was long and hard, but every step was necessary. I would not change anything." As his friend left, Tenzin picked up his old wooden bucket. It was worn smooth from years of use. He walked toward the mountain path, ready to carry water once more, not because he had to, but because he loved to. Each step was a prayer. Each bucket was a gift. Each moment was complete in itself. And that is the story of how a young monk learned the greatest lesson of all, that the path to peace is not found by searching far away, but by paying attention to what is right in front of you and doing it with all your heart, day after day, never giving up.